Can you tell me what happened on August 9th between you and Schmidt?
August 9th, there was an incident that took place that Kyle was hitting my vehicle, yelling at me, trying to ask to speak to Ben,
On August 9th, or did that involve a message on Our Family Wizard?
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the wrong incident. I apologize. Yes, there was a message sent to me by Kyle Schmidt on Our Family Wizard about saying he needed to know the full names of everyone parked in my driveway. And he also needed to know who was driving the white vehicle in my car.
And why did that concern you?
It made me known that he is watching my house. And because there is a white vehicle that is in my driveway that is a family member's, but hadn't been there for at least a week prior to that. So
do you know where Mr. Schmidt lives?
In Galesburg.
And do you have any reason, was there any reason for him to be at your home?
No.
And is your home located on a major thoroughfare?
It's located on a crossroad, yeah, a road that is used for traffic.
And when was the last time, if any, that Mr. Schmidt was at your home for a sanctioned reason?
It's been at least 5 years.
And so why did that message concern you?
He has no reason to be at my home or by my house.
Okay. Does he pick up the children at your house?
No.
Have you ever wanted him to pick up the children at your house?
No.
And you have 2 children together?
I do.
And was there an incident that occurred on August 22nd?
Yes.
And what was that incident?
That incident was one where Ben was refusing to go to parenting time.
Excuse me, 1 second. Ms. McNiff, just to follow along, I've got an incident that occurred on September 5th, August 29th, and August 9th. I didn't have anything in the petition for the 22nd. And am I missing that?
I'll withdraw that question then, since it's not in the petition.
Okay.
Was there an incident that occurred on August 29th?
There was.
And can you tell me about that incident?
That incident was one where we were at a custody exchange and Ben was refusing to go. I calmly told Kyle that Ben was refusing to go and not wanting to speak to him. Kyle then proceeded to hit my windows of my car and continued to escalate and raise his voice. During this time, I was inching backwards to try to leave. And he continued to stay by my car. I inched backwards again, 1 to 2 inches. And he proceeded to start yelling that I hit him, even though I did not. And we made a statement to the police. They did an investigation, and I did not hit Kyle. So that was falsely.
What windows did he hit?
He was hitting my windows.
And where was your child located?
During this time, he was afraid. He was hiding in the back hatch of my car. He came forward to the front of the car and he was cowering down between the seats because he was afraid.
When Mr. Schmidt was hitting your window, was he saying anything?
He was continuing to say that he needed to speak to Ben, to which I told him that Ben did not want to speak to him.
Did you roll your window down or was it up?
I did roll my window down, so it was clearly heard.
And how far was your window down?
Maybe 2 to 3 inches, because he had reached in my vehicle prior to this, so I was not allowing my window to be rolled down more than that to put myself into a dangerous situation.
How hard was he hitting the window?
Enough that it could audibly be heard in the car by my son, and it was hard enough that it was not lightly hitting my window. It was hard enough that it felt aggressive.
So it wasn't knocking?
No, it felt more aggressive than that.
Okay. And was there anything else with regard to that particular date that happened?
I was extremely fearful because I didn't know, with him hitting my window, what was going to happen next, and I was afraid.
And you said you made a report to the police. When did you make the report to the police with regard to that incident?
We drove directly down to the police station.
Okay. And you also indicated that there was an incident on September 5th?
There was.
And that was this year as well?
That was.
And what happened on the 5th?
On the 5th, I again tried to de-escalate, calmly say that Ben did not want to speak to him and was refusing to go to the visit. Again, Kyle continued to hit my window, aggressively. You could tell he was visibly mad, and I was trying to leave due to this. My son was again fearful. I was fearful. And once I rolled up my window, and he would not let me leave and was trapping me where I couldn't move my vehicle again.
How did he trap you so that you couldn't leave?
He was standing within inches of my car.
In front of it or in back of it?
Right beside me in my
What
driver's side door.
resolved that you were able to leave? And
I got on the phone with the
what
police,
resolved that you were able to leave?
because I felt like there was no way that I got on the phone with the police. Because I felt like there was no way that I could get out of there safely. He charged back to my mother's vehicle. When I got on the phone with the police, I was on the phone with them. And he charged back to my mother's vehicle. I was on the phone with them, and I could not see clearly what he was doing. But I later found out that he was telling my mom in regards to me that he was going to go to her house.
Let's not say anything.
In regards to me, though, he was
so when you went back to your mom's car, that allowed you to
and entrapping me in my vehicle.
So when you went back to your mom's car, that allowed you to leave.
I was still on the phone with the police, yes, and assessing the situation.
There's been an order entered by Judge Kirkham that prohibits Mr. Schmidt from. There's been an order entered by Judge Kirkham that prohibits Mr. Schmidt from being within 20 feet of your car. Is that accurate?
No, that is accurate.
And has Mr. Schmidt maintained that distance? Enforced that?
No, he has not.
And
I was told by the police that was not enforceable under a family court order. And I was told by the police that was not enforceable under a family court order. And the only way that it would be enforceable was if it was in a restraining order.
The court to put into place. What kinds of restrictions are you asking the court to put into
everything
place?
That I requested in my original petition, and I would also
order.
Like to request everything that I requested in my original petition, and I would also like to request that all exchanges be at the police station, as well as it be maintaining 20 feet away from my vehicle at all times. Yes.
You currently have an order that requires all exchanges at the police station, correct? Yes. That Mr. Schmidt. So are you asking that there be a restriction on the PPO that Mr. Schmidt must maintain a 20-foot distance from you? I have no further questions.
During the custody exchange, that would be accurate.
Mr. Schmidt, do you have any question of Ms.
I have no further questions.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Schmidt, do you have any question of Ms.
August 5th, there was an incident in your report that says August 5th, it's September 5th. August 5th, there was an incident in your report that says August 5th, it's September 5th. And also on the 29th, I have video footage of the incident. And the 22nd, that I do not. I have video footage.
Sir, this is your time. This is your time to ask a question.
I do not.
Sir, this is your time. This is your time to ask a question, not to testify.
You say I was August 9th, when I approached your vehicle, you say I was pounding on your windows. In the video, it says that. It shows that I'm not pounding. How was I pounding on your windows?
I stated that you felt like you were aggressively. I didn't state pounding. I stated that you felt like you were aggressively hitting.
How do you know I was aggressively hitting your window?
This is how I felt. It didn't feel like
just your assumption.
This is how I felt.
Let's see. Okay, all right. So on August 29th, let's see. It says I entrapped you. How would I entrap you if I'm standing next to your vehicle trying to do a custody exchange? You says I entrapped you. How would I entrap you if I'm standing next to your vehicle trying to do a custody exchange to speak to my? So I was standing behind your vehicle.
I was backing up, inching backwards.
So I was standing behind your vehicle or beside of it. That's not entrapping then.
Yeah.
I was.
Your chance to ask questions, not to.
I'm objecting to
editorialize. Your chance to ask questions, not to have a chance to again editorialize or anything of that nature. So you'll have a chance to testify.
Next to your vehicle, and I entrapped you. Then you were saying. Okay, so I was standing next to your vehicle, and I entrapped you. Then you were saying.
Could not safely back up. Yes, I was inches away from my car and could not safely back up. I was not able to back up. I was inching backwards and was not able to move away from. I was not able to back up. No, I couldn't safely move backwards from my vehicle because you were standing so close. No, I couldn't safely move backwards from my vehicle because you were standing so close.
You hit me with your mirror. I have it on a video. Did you remember recalling saying November 5th? You hit me with your mirror. I have it on a video. Did you remember recalling saying I hit you? If in the video saying I hit your vehicle and you said I'm backing up after I stated I hit you. If in the video you would say I didn't hit you if you didn't hit me. You just said I'm backing up. Do you recall a video ever seeing at the prosecutor's office? Do you recall a video ever seeing at the prosecutor's office? Police indicated that you didn't.
It was investigated by police, and I did not hit you.
The police indicated that you didn't intend to hit me.
Sustained.
Correct?
Your Honor, it's both hearsay and not a question.
Only what the sustained. Either the petitioner. You can't say what somebody else said, sir. Only what the parties. Either the petitioner yourself said, but not other third parties. So you stated on the 29th I kicked your vehicle. Do you have a footprint that's on your vehicle? So you stated on the 29th I kicked your vehicle. Do you have a footprint that's on your vehicle? Okay, so you're here to testify today?
It was witnessed by Benjamin.
Okay, so you're here to testify today? You just assume that I kicked your vehicle? Okay, so you didn't witness it, you just assume that I kicked your vehicle? Okay, well he's not here today.
It was witnessed by Benjamin.
Okay, well, he's not here today.
Clarify, ma'am. So you didn't witness
let's see.
So clarify, ma'am. So you didn't witness that.
He was right there. But I had my eye and my peripheral vision, and he was right there. But
that's not what I asked. I asked you to witness it. Okay, thank you.
Another date. Okay, then you also stated on another date. I believe on the. Let's see here. Just going over my notes. On September 5th, you said I entrapped you. How did I entrap you in your vehicle? September 5th, you said I entrapped you. How did I entrap you in your vehicle?
My vehicle, not making it
When I was
safe
standing
for me
next
to
to
back
it?
up safely. Again, you were inches away from my vehicle, not making it safe for me to back up safely. In which case, which is why I called the police.
Entrapment would be standing behind your vehicle, right? So that means it would be blocking you with a car, a person.
I was unable to turn my wheel, and because you were inches back up. I was unable to safely back up, and because you were inches from my car, I was entrapped in the parking space.
Sustained.
No, that's not the definition of entrapment. On August 29th,
Sustained.
on August 29th, you had bumped your vehicle into my wrist. I have it on
I'm
video,
unaware if you
correct?
were or not.
I was videotaping on the 29th. Because I remember you seeing
I'm
me,
unaware
correct?
if you were or not.
I was holding my phone in
I
your
saw your
vision
phone,
because
but
I
I wasn't
remember
aware
you
if
seeing
you
me,
were
correct?
videoing.
So
I
when
saw
we
your
see
phone,
the
but I
video, will
wasn't
it
aware
show
of
that I
if you were
kicked your car
videoing.
in the video then? So when we see
I
the
will
video, will it
trap
show
you.
that I kicked your car in the video then? Will it
There
show
was
that I
multiple
entrapped you
questions. What was the
on the
question?
29th? In the video on the 29th, will
There
it
was
show that I
multiple
entrapped you?
questions. What was the question?
Well, in the video on the 29th, will it show that I entrapped you? You said a second ago that you didn't
Yes.
see me, so will it show that I kicked your vehicle?
I haven't
Because you
seen the
clearly
video.
said a second ago that you didn't see me, so would it show you the video?
I haven't seen the video, so I'm
The
unaware.
prosecuting office has the video. You haven't reviewed it? Then you speak about
No.
August 9th that I drove by your house. So then you speak about August 9th that I drove by your house. So you physically seen me drive by your house?
That would lead me to believe
What
that you are
road do you
stating
live
that
on?
there's a vehicle that is
What road
parked
do
in
you
my
live on?
driveway. That would lead me to believe that you
What
have
road do you
driven
live
by
on?
my house. Correct.
What road do you live on? And that's a pretty busy road. Beckley Avenue, correct? Right?
Correct.
And that's a pretty busy road. There's lots of stores on that road, right?
That is a main route to get there,
Correct.
other than the highway when there's
And
construction.
from
correct?
Galesburg to Battle Creek, that is a main route to get
Okay,
there,
so-
other than the highway when there's construction,
You
correct?
didn't visibly see me drive by your house, then, correct?
Okay, so
Due to you stating
You
you needed
didn't
the full
visibly
names
see
of
me drive by
everyone
your
who was
house,
there.
then, correct?
That's, ma'am, that was not the
Due to you
question.
stating you needed the full names of everyone who was there.
Ma'am, that's, ma'am, that was not the question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
On the week
I
of
have not
August
visibly
5th through
seen.
the 9th, are you
Okay,
aware
so
of
you haven't
numerous
seen me.
marks
So,
on Benjamin's legs?
on the
and
week of
arms?
August 5th through
Objection,
the
that has
9th,
nothing to
are you
do
aware of
with-
numerous marks on
Yeah,
Benjamin's
Yes,
legs
yes,
and
it
arms?
does. It has to do with the
Objection, that has
messages
nothing to
that I
do
sent her
with,
asking
with
Who's at our house watching?
allegations.
Yes, it does. It has to do with the
Well,
messages
it's
that I
not
sent
for
her
purposes
asking
of this
who's at our house
proceeding.
watching
I mean, you can
Benjamin.
testify that. Well, it's not for purposes of this proceeding. I mean, you can testify that why you did that, but it's not germane to this.
So are you aware that my
Okay.
mother has a doctor in Battle Creek that she goes to, correct? You saw her.
So are you aware that my mother has
a
a doctor in Battle Creek that she goes to,
I'm
correct?
aware
You saw her
that-
at the hospital one time
you
you were
before in
working?
Battle Creek?
I'm aware. Yes.
Okay,
is
so
it
you did see her
possible for
before in
anybody
Battle
else to
Creek?
drive by your house and state to me
Yes.
that there was a white car in
So
your
is
house,
it possible
correct?
for anybody else to drive by your house
I
and state
don't
to me
know.
that there was a white
Possibly.
car in your house,
That's
correct?
a yes or no question.
Well, she
I
answered
don't
that. She
know.
said
Possibly.
possibly.
Well, it's a yes or no question.
Well, she answered that. She said possibly.
Okay. So, I think that's all. I have nothing further.
Okay. Ms.
So-
McNiff, any redirect?
I think that's all. I have nothing further.
Okay.
Briefly,
Ms. McNiff, any
on the
redirect?
date when you
Briefly,
indicated that you
on
believe that
the
Mr.
date Schmidt kicked your
when
car, did you
you
hear
indicated
anything
that you believe that
would have
Mr.
indicated
Schmidt
that he had kicked
on
your
the
car?
contact
Did you
with
hear
your car?
anything that would
No, I
would
did
have
not.
indicated that he had come into contact
Mr.
with your
Schmidt
car? Indicated that he has been videoing you?
I did not.
Is that accurate? And
That
Mr.
is,
Schmidt
he's been
indicated that he
holding
has been
his phone up. I
videoing you?
believe it could be video
Is that
or photo,
accurate?
I'm not quite sure. That is, he's
And
been
have
holding
you
his
had any
phone up. I
discussion about
believe
him
it could be
taking
video or
videos of
photo.
you?
I'm not quite
Yes,
sure.
I've asked him
Of
to
either
stop.
which one.
And have you had
has
any
he
discussion about him
No, he
taking the
doesn't.
videos of you? And
Yes, I've
how
asked
does
him
that
to
make you
stop.
feel when he's
And
taking the
has
videos
he
of you?
stopped?
No, he does not.
Fearful?
And how does that make you feel when he's
and
taking the videos
unsure
of you?
of what it could escalate to. Fearful, afraid,
I
and
have
unsure
no
of what it could
I have no
escalate to.
questions.
On video?
I have
Sir, you
no
have right
I
to
have no further questions.
speak cross, sir. Only, but only as it you relates
uh,
have right to Ms. McNiff went into cross, sir. Only, but only as it relates to
So,
items that Ms. McNiff went into on.
Miss Galt,
Or,
when we were at the Shell
redirect.
station in Battle Creek,
So,
are you aware that's a public place?
Miss Galt, when we were at the Shell
I'm aware.
station in Battle Creek,
Are you aware that's a public
videotape in
place?
a public place?
I'm aware, but I asked you
Are
kindly
you aware
to
that you
please
can
stop.
videotape in a public
And
place? That's not the question. Were you aware?
I am
it's a
aware,
public
but I
place
asked
and
you
can video?
kindly to please stop.
Okay,
And
that's not the question. Were you
So,
aware it's a public place and you
If
can
you were
video?
fearful and there's a video
I'm aware.
being taken, wouldn't that make
So,
you feel safer because it's on a
If you were
video that somebody
fearful
could actually
and there's a video being taken, wouldn't that make you feel
unsafe?
safer because it's on a video that somebody could actually review if
No,
they
it did not make me
requested?
feel
If you
safer.
felt unsafe, that would make
It's
you
on
feel
video,
safer,
it's a
correct?
recording, right?
no, it did not make me
Show
feel
the
safer.
incidents that happened. There's 4 of
But
them.
it's
that
on
I
video,
have.
it's a
It's a recording, right? You
I
guys
was
would show the
once
incidents that
to stop
happened. There's
videoing,
4 of them that I have. Is that
I
correct?
was unsure if the
You
situation
guys
would
need
escalate, and it
once
did
to
make me
stop
feel
videoing,
fearful.
correct?
But
I
how
was
can you
unsure
predict
if the
future
situation
what's
would
going to
escalate,
happen?
and it did make me feel
Can
fearful.
you read
But
minds?
how can you predict the future of what's going to happen?
Objection, Your Honor. Argument.
Can you read
Sustained.
minds?
Objection,
Just
Your Honor.
address the
Argument.
facts, sir. Sustained.
Nothing further. Thank you.
Just address the facts, sir. What would you like? like to tell us, sir?
Nothing
On
further.
August
Thank you.
22nd,
Thank you. What would you like to tell us, sir?
29th and August 5th,
On August
I did,
22nd,
record
August 29th and August 5th,
exchanges
I
due
did
to her
video
not releasing my
record
son to me, and I do have her on
exchanges
video. I
due
did
to
not
her
entrap
not releasing my
I did
son to
not
me, and I do
hit her
have her on
vehicle as she
video. I did
claims.
not
I did not
entrap
kick
her.
it. I
I
tapped
did
onto
not
the window. I knocked on it.
hit her
and
vehicle
asked
as
to
she
speak to
claims. I did
Benjamin.
not kick it.
Once
I
she
tapped on the
refused,
window. I
would say,
knocked
"Well, it's
on
not
it
your
and
choice. Can I
asked to speak to Benjamin.
And she would
Once she
want to
refused,
roll
I
for
would say,
windows
"Well,
and
it's not your
ignore me.
choice. Can I
I'm
speak
there
to
for an
Benjamin?"
exchange.
And she would want to
Both
roll for
correct
windows
what
and
she's
ignore
doing.
me. I'm there for an exchange.
I believe that's
Both
all.
correct what she's doing.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mrs. McNiff,
I
any
believe that's all.
cross? Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Schmidt,
Mrs. McNiff,
have
any,
you spoken with Ms.
cross?
Galt's mother at any?
Mr. Schmidt, have you
September 5th,
spoken with Ms.
2024?
Galt's
When
mother
it
at
states on a
any
PPO, it has to
on September
be Rachel
5th,
Galt we're speaking
2024?
of. When it states on a PPO, it has to be Rachel Galt we're
Mrs.
speaking
McNiff, I
of.
think he's making a relevancy argument. How is that relevant? Ms. McNiff, I think he's making
In the petition, Ms.
relevancy
Galt
argument. How is
alleges
that
that
relevant?
Mr. Schmidt
In the petition, Ms.
Galt alleges that Mr. Schmidt
and
threatened to go to her mother's house
I believe
on
Miss,
multiple
her
occasions and
mother
threatened
can
to
file a
stalk her
personal
mother's
protection order if
house.
this did occur.
Yeah,
I believe
I'm
Miss,
only gonna pertain to
her mother
Galt.
can file a personal
hold
protection
on.
order if this did
Hold
occur.
on.
This
Yeah,
is
I'm only
pertaining
going to
to
pertain
Rachel
to
Galt.
these parties, not third. Hold
Rachel
on.
Galt.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm only going to
I
address
have
issues
no questions
concerning
for
these
Mr.
parties, not third parties. Any
Okay.
any additional
I have no
witnesses,
questions for Mr. Schmidt.
Any
I'd like to show you the videos.
any additional witnesses, Mr. Schmidt?
I'd like to show you the videos.
Well, you're going to have to share screen and do that.
Okay.
Well, you're going to have to share screen and do that.
Okay. Let's see here. How do
No,
you-
sir. Let me say, I don't think I need that at this point. So,
how do
no,
you-
sir. Let me say, I don't think I need that at this point. So,
Your Honor, we are simply
well, go ahead.
asking,
Any closing
that
argument,
this
Ms.
court,
McNiff?
Your Honor,
PPO
we are
that
simply
would restrict
asking
Mr.
that
Schmidt
this
from
court
any stalking behaviors
enter a PPO
as
that would
are
restrict
listed
Mr. Schmidt
in,
from any
item,
stalking behaviors
5E
as are
of the
listed
petition,
in
that
item
he be prohibited
5E
from going to Ms.
of the
Galt's
petition,
home,
that
and
he be
that
prohibited
he be,
from going to
prohibited
Ms.
from
Galt's home,
interfering with
and that he be
using any
prohibited
efforts to
from
remove the children
interfering
or
with
personal property
or
from
using
her
any efforts to
premises.
remove the children or any
At this point,
personal
she
property
is, and
from
of course, he'd be
her
prohibited from
premises.
assaulting, attacking, beating,
At
molesting,
this
or
point,
wounding
she
her.
is, and of
These
course,
parties
he'd
have
be
a long
prohibited from assaulting,
storied
attacking,
history
beating,
of
molesting, or
domestic
wounding her.
violence and conflict.
These
And
parties have a
these
long,
parenting time-
storied
attempted
history
parenting
of
time exchanges
domestic
have
violence and
escalated
conflict,
to the point where
and
she
these
is fearful, and
attempted parenting time
Mr.
exchanges have
Schmidt has
escalated
been engaging
to the
in
point where she
behavior,
is fearful, and
that would
Mr.
cause her to be
Schmidt
fearful
has been
for,
engaging
her
in
safety and
behavior
physical safety,
that
and,
would cause her to be fearful for
we would
her
simply
safety,
ask
her
that
physical
the court
safety,
prohibit him from
and
being able to continue to intimidate her.
we would simply
Okay,
ask that
thank you.
the court prohibit
Mr.
him
Schmidt, any
from
closing
being able to
argument?
continue to intimidate her.
Yes.
Okay,
As
thank
far
you.
as she
Mr.
requesting
Schmidt, any
stalking,
closing
I
argument?
have never attempted
As far as she requesting stalking, I have never attempted or would want to stalk Mrs. Galt. I have never showed up at a residence in 5 years, she had stated. As far as removal of the children, I've only picked them up at exchanges. You're welcome.
And
Well, in this case, the court has to
and that's it.
look at the statute which is
Thank you.
involved, and that's
You're
MCL
welcome.
600. Well, in this case, the court has to look at the statute which is involved, and that's MCL 600.2950, and the court can enjoin and restrain certain conduct if the court determines there's reasonable cause to believe that an individual has committed or may commit the acts listed under MCL 600.2950.1A through K. This matter, first, it's been alleged she's fearful of him entering the premises. However, she did acknowledge in her testimony that he had not been to the premises for about 5 years. Obviously, so there's no fear of entering upon the premises. She says she's fearful. First, she's fearful of the videotaping, but the point that Mr. Schmidt makes is appropriate. That if again, if he's videoing it, then she should feel safer, not feel unsafe or fearful, because of the fact that it's all videoed and all records. So the court doesn't again believe that that's appropriate under sub K, where she might, in fact, cause reasonable apprehension of violence because somebody is videoing her. She may not like it, but that doesn't mean that there's going to be any, again, violence as a result of that. In fact, the court would believe, as did Mr. Schmidt, that it'd be less likely to be any particular violence. She claims he hit the window. He claimed I was tapping on the window to get her attention. The court has has through the care of that by ex parte or the court entered has taken care of that by keeping him 20 feet from the car when the exchanges occurred. That the other objection case, you guys are done. The court notes that the other objection. No, you guys are done. It's my turn now, Mr. Schmidt. Note that she states she hasn't seen him. She's never seen him. Note that she states she hasn't seen him. She's never seen him go by the house, so she can't claim that he was engaged in stalking behavior. That they saw he did raise the point, maybe somebody related to him that they saw a vehicle at her house. That doesn't denote that he, which would be stalking, again was engaged in any behavior which would be stalking under the applicable statute. The court in this matter does believe that the court's taken care of the issues that would be germane in this matter about being next to her vehicle, and believes that that is taking care of the matter. I don't believe that it's appropriate nor necessary to enter a PPO. I will deny the petition for entry of PPO at this time. So you're free to go today and have a good day.